What about Mass Effect?
Oh, Mass Effect.
Did you get the Mass Effect information you were looking for?
Yes.
No.
You did? Well,
You did?
yes, no.
No,
Yes,
I wanted more. We kind of get it's another just little tidbits, like little bits here and there, and that's
Yeah.
okay. They're gonna tell us more in fall. That's what they said. More in fall, which is all right. So now we have something to look forward to. But also, I just wanted more. I want to know more about who we're traveling with or who we are.
Yeah, we didn't get any specifics. It was more kind of tone setting and
Yes.
mapping out the ambition of Mass
Yeah.
Effect, which
So-
is always like exciting and laudable. And
Yeah.
what Mass Effect stands for is really cool to me. It's like what Star Trek was.
Yeah.
It's about going to another part of the universe. And I like the line in the trailer where it said, "You're the alien."
Yeah.
In
Yes.
this galaxy.
Yeah.
And that's really interesting for them to explore.
When she, hopefully the protagonist, wakes up.
It's
at
you can choose between.
it's
Yeah.
the same.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
the new Commander Shepard or Fem Shep, when she wakes up at the end of the trailer and says, "We made it," like at that point, it's like, wow, this is something that they've been working towards, and they're here, and now there's this huge galaxy to explore. And the reason I said this is what I wanted, as far as the information got, I know it wasn't everything that you were looking for, but. Like we were talking about in the pre-show, Mass Effect now is just about exploration. It's about all these endless possibilities. Every star, and every planet around every star, and every town on every
Right.
planet around every star. That's what this trailer conveyed to me, is that sense of just wonder that's out there.
Right, and so at the beginning of the presentation, they said that they're trying to go find a new home, but like, what do you need a new home for? Like, why? And when
Yeah.
does this take place in relevance to the original trilogy? Because if this is like something that maybe coincides at the same time,
Yeah.
and then just sets it apart completely different, like there's so many possibilities.
Had a very Battlestar Galactica feel to it almost.
Think so?
Yeah, giant ship adrift in space, no home. Like, they are.
Yeah.
So one thing I really did pick up on this is that your new buddy is gonna be a Krogan. Like because we've seen that Krogan before,
Yeah.
and then you saw him multiple times in this video.
Krogan friend
So
confirmed.
yes, Krogan friend, and of course Isari.
Yeah.
She
Yeah.
looked cute. She was kind of
After the wall.
baffled. Yeah.
But then they also really emphasize that there are going to be new species.
Yeah.
Since this is a
Yes.
new galaxy that we're exploring, so they're going to introduce some new species.
And we saw some big ones.
Yeah.
Looks scary.
Oh, the thing that was charging?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's interesting. Like, what is the antagonist now?
Yeah. All the language in the segment was whole new. They kept stressing whole new, but also there's going to be continuity with the things you love. We haven't
Yeah.
like scrapped everything.
Yeah.
So that's the balance with that, because there's very little you'll recognize. It's trying to give people a sense of familiarity and retaining what Mass Effect is, even though you're ditching a lot of the settings and main character.
It was peculiar because at the very end, it looked like an almost new citadel in a weird way. There's this big ship, as we're showing on screen, and that could be maybe what they're trying to achieve in Andromeda. Like maybe humanity's moved on, or like I guess a bunch of Citadel races are moving on together with the Krogan and trying to find something
Well,
new.
this is like an arc.
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
What,
so
that's what I took away from it as well.
Okay.
Like, that was their arc.
Yeah, it's like them. Maybe something is going on with the Milky Way, and they're just all trying to get out now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of their quotes is, "They're giving us more freedom than we've ever given players in a BioWare game." And that
Wow.
sounds
That's
very
saying something
interesting
as well.
to me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, coming from their RPG background, right? Like, what was the last BioWare RPG that you played?
Well, there's Dragon Age.
it was Dragon,
Inquisition.
it was Dragon Age Inquisition, which
Yeah.
was massive,
Yeah.
right? Every big playable zone. So, like, if it's larger in scale than that, I think we have a lot to look forward to.
Yeah. Maybe you just arrive in Andromeda, the new galaxy, and then it's kind of like, well,
Yeah,
what planet you want to go to
time to
first?
set up.
What if it really is like the teaser trailer that we saw earlier, where he's just scrolling through and is like,
Yeah.
yeah, I feel like a desert today.
Sure.
And then you go to the desert planet.
Yeah. And then they said they'll share more this fall.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh.
Yeah, I was hoping for an actual like trailer.
Yeah, yeah.
For it,
Keep
but
going. It's cool. I'm all right with not knowing the narrative. It seems cool, like a desperate mission for a new home.
Yeah.
I'm curious to see what the antagonist could be, because it literally,
That may
like,
just be the environment.
Yeah,
It's just trying to find.
how great would
home.
it be if like you just have to survive, right?
Yeah.
Rebuild civilization. But I have a feeling someone is not happy with their arrival.
Oh, of course.
We have a question on Twitter. We can bring that up right now. This comes from Richard Carmen. I didn't see a release date for Mass Effect Andromeda. Do you think it will be released at all this year? No, they did already confirm that it has been pushed into early 2017.
Yeah.
I was hoping at least for a release date for next year,
Yeah.
but we're still waiting on that.
I think it's always risky to put dates on these types of games, which
Yeah.
are incredibly ambitious, and
Right.
things will change, and
Especially,
you're setting yourself up.
It just got delayed,
Yeah.
like a couple weeks ago. And so putting a release date right after a delay is, like you said, not the wisest thing. 'cause
Yeah, it's tempting
something
to
went
fail,
wrong,
yeah.
something could go wrong again.
Yeah. Another question from one of our Twitter fans says, for new fans, do you guys think Mass Effect Andromeda is a good starting point, never having played the other three?
Absolutely. It looks like they're totally trying to have that distance
Yeah.
from the original Mass Effect genre, but also keeping familiar things too, like N7 and the Asari and the Krogan.
Yeah.
So I think you will absolutely be able to jump in, just from what we've
That's
seen
what it
so
seems
far.
like, yeah, for sure. I think everything I'm hearing sounds really good. I'm a little bummed that we didn't get more because you wait all this time for E3 and you're
Sure.
like, you want this to be the big info dump, and then it's not really the info dump you're looking for. More
still got
information
something,
coming
at
this
least.
fall.
Yeah.
Gamescom.
There's Gamescom, there's Paris Games Week in October. Yeah.
Yeah.
All these are good events.
So we have something to look forward to.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah.